That's going to make this retake a little bit easier. That's a good grenade from Tizian, though. He's no armor right here, though, so it's going to be tough for him. He needs to hit the first bullet. He can't do that. James takes him down, and now this retake looks much more likely to happen. There's still a Molotov on Sanji as well.
This is where you're wanting that incendiary to be tossed down into one of these back corners. Lots of damage inflicted to VP, but Kicker does come out ahead of Xantares, leaving Tabsen and Keto remaining. As you highlighted, Tabsen, one of the most skilled players, but there's not much he can do when a bullet's put in the back of his head, and VP with a flawless retake.
There must be a grenade or something, but they also have two FAMASTers, right? And they also have Stirson taking down James. That's a great start, taking down the star AWPer from virtus.pro.
That's the importance of that early pick, as you highlighted.
Surely is. It's going to be all to defend this bomb site. He's going to have this duel. He's going to be taken down by Tabsen. That's going to be it. This should be that round done and dusted. As you can see on the minimap right now, none of the virtus.pro players are rushing over.
You know you're only one loss away from being right back into the dumps again. And
we know that's not always as reliable as an info.
Less bullets, but he does have Buster watching his back, and his Molotov, an island of fire they have to walk over, and all their feet have been burned. It's looking ominous at best for Big. Beautiful flashbang, perfectly timed, and Jane on the rotation finds a Tizian out in the open. Easy pickings in the end, and Stirson can only really watch and try and save the AWP. So VP, hot off the back of having a bit of a rough round in 3.
On both horses, so to speak, and it's going to be up to Kicker here. If he can get 1 or 2 kills, there's a chance. He lines up the first one, not able to connect the second one. There we go, another kill from Kicker, and he stays alive now, so the rotation is coming in from virtus.pro. This is not looking good for Big. That's it, though. Tabsen takes down, Xantares takes down 2 guys. James through the smoke as well. A little bit lucky, and there we go. As soon as they were starting to look scary for Big Clan,
would fall in his wake. So yeah, if he wakes up, VP are in trouble.
Let me put it this way, there's a
flashbangs being tossed in. Buster is watching on the side. This is a 4v4, but it's looking like it's going to go the CT's way. They still can't cross. Finally, Keto, though, does connect and domes Kicker out the round with an AWP. That could be the deciding moment. Tizian now swings in for 2. The bomb's still yet to be planted. Buster's here. His HP is high enough to really go for this as well. He might catch them in rotation, in transition. He gives his position away, and they nearly line up for him. But Big are going to win the round with 5 seconds to spare. Oh, I feel like Sanji's going to be a huge part of this round if VP are going to pull it off. The smoke to library really messed with them, and now they're going to try a wraparound, but there's no player in Banana to pivot off. They're all going to be stuck in a claustrophobic angle of Speedway, but Tabsen does come out ahead. 17 seconds to go. Do they check the angle? They do, but Adren's still to line them up.
Oh my God.
The third. That's the round going to VP, unless a miracle happens in 7 seconds. But the Molotov is going to stop them from getting the bomb anyway. What a nightmare.
What a nightmare. That was a very well
Stirson feeling the impact. Nice flick though to Kicker, getting aggressive towards that. They have sent 2 lambs potentially to the slaughter to find out the information about the gun. Protruding around the corner with Xantares. That second shot must have been so slick. That was the moment. If they both go down without much of a fight first round. It was 2-0. Tabsen though, he is going to switch up the pace. And he's going to get the rewards onto Sanji. Quicker, though, does get the kill through the box, but he's going to be silenced instantly afterwards. As Xantares does get the avenging frag. There's a slight gap in the smoke. I was about to say it may catch Big off guard, but nope, Tizian.
To do something, we need to keep the guy on the screen right here. Have an impact with the AWP. He's sitting at 4 kills. 3 guys in this bomb site. Is it enough?
Sanji wants to take first point of contact, but Tabsen and Stirson are cleaning house.
VP was no at all to take the banana control. They didn't spend any flashes, any grenades, any flashes for that matter, you know. Done and dusted. There's nothing he can do about the outcome. Maybe get a consolidation before I can. Or get a knife in the back. Either way, there we go. Tizian doing him dirty, and I love it a lot. From virtus.pro is walking up here. How's this gonna pan out, Vince?
P250 can maybe rip and shred through a couple of players, but it's just the flashbang that's going to afford 1. Tabsen now next up to the plate, and you expect him to get the 3rd kill, a player of his caliber and skill level, but they peek out 1 too many times looking for the upgraded USP, and it cost him his life.
That's it. 3 versus 2 now for Big Clan. Good position. Tizian still aggressive towards Banana. If he goes down and he does to James, that's going to be it, right? The bomb site is open.
No kits between the 2 of them. No grenades to play off either. And Jane just the other side of the smoke. Xantares gets totally surprised by that, and then James goes into fireworks more than anything else for Bust Up. You got a front row seat. Oh, the nades back though are doing so much damage. It's carnage, it's mayhem, it's a slaughter, and it's a clean sweep of a round for VP.
How much damage can he do?
And the smoke's being funneled down with a Molotov as well. It's going to force him out into the open, and that smoke stops anyone else from helping him out. There's a team kill in amongst the frenzy. James splatters Kicker. 8 seconds to go. The bomb's in an awkward spot. It's going to take them a little bit longer to get the bomb planted now. That gets the CTs that little bit closer in arches to try and pivot off for a retake. Damage inflicted to James as he catches his free off round. Flashbang perfectly timed. Adren gets hit by it. Has to switch to his Deagle. The heroics, the last stand isn't quite big enough. And now James on 6 HP. He is going to be knocked down. They had no kit, but they do have time.
This hit. That's a good network. That was spam as well. We saw Adrian do that in the first half as well.
Very good job of managing their grenades. They still have an incendiary left and a flashbang. Adren now going to be moving through. 8 seconds to go. He's going to try and get the bomb planted in the smoke. And he does successfully get it down. Kicker, in the meanwhile, runs out of ammunition. Has to switch to his Glock, but the smoke is going to offer him sanctuary to replenish that mag. And Adren comes back in with more. Tabsen saving the life of his teammates on the site just for a little bit longer. And then chips in for a second and a third. And it's another successful retake. Aggressively, but then he backs away instantly afterwards. So James hasn't had many opportunities. That being said, though, here comes the aggressive play we're looking for. And Tabsen instantly chips in with a headshot, and that's going to slow things down. This Molotov, they're burning alive on the approach. It is going to be another very difficult take, but James has made it maybe a little bit more possible. Keto through the smoke, gets himself another one. He's up to 2 frags for the round, and now James in a 1v4. In the smoke, the Brown gun not going to betray him, but Keto to dwindle away, but they are setting up. Once that smoke clears in apps, they may go for a waterfall. Flashbang out, and here comes a tsunami of terrorists and his Kicker. That's going to get the first, but Tabsen and Xantares have been left completely untouched, and Tabsen and Xantares going to pick up a full house of frags.
He's arguably the best player from Germany. He has the potential to be one of the best players in the world. And he's showcasing that right now. And Csgo coming in from virtus.pro here. 3-time coach as well, you know. Spare time coach, yeah?
Strangely enough, no.
No?
That'll be a huge surprise to
That's
many.
my mistake, man. Sorry.
And rip 7 match points.
Going on further to the tournament if virtus.pro decides to play in the tournament once again. Now coming in with the last push of the game, Tabsen and Keto shuts them down. That's it, Vince. That's it.
Yeah, that surely has to be the final nail being put into the coffin. Tabsen has been boosted up. Keto's gone down. The SG now ripping through the smoke. Nearly claims his second frag. And now Xantares stands tall. James last man standing, not for much longer, and big in cruise control. Take it 16-8.